Varsity football contest between the Highlanders of Kelso High School and your Evergreen Queens of the starters, as reported by the head coach for the Disney Highlanders, as reported by their coach, Steve and Brandon. Let's start off on the defense tonight. Starting off with defensive back. Highlanders must be coming out to stop number 3. That's our Noah. Next up on defense tonight for the Highlanders, he's a senior. 5'10", 160 pounds, double six. Is Ethan Moyer. Next up on defense, he's 5'10", 170 pounds, and his junior number 11 is Colby Cooper. Tonight at linebacker for the Highlanders, 6'1", 200 pounds. His junior number 15 is Hunter Latier. On the defense tonight, linebacker for the Highlanders, 6'1", 125 pounds. He's a junior, that's number 44, Michael House. Also on the defensive line tonight, 6'2", 235 pounds. He's a senior, number 45 is Dan Matthews. Defensive line tonight, Kelso, 5'10", 220 pounds. Sophomore, number 53 is Dominic Kemp. On the defensive line tonight for Kelso, 6'3", 275 pounds. Sophomore, number 56 is Brady Phillips. On the defensive line tonight for Kelso, 6'220 pounds. Senior, number 62, that's Clayton Lindbergh. Also on the defensive line, 6'2 pounds. He's senior, number 67. That's Mason Allison. Rounding out starting defensive unit for the Highlanders. Defensive back, 5'2 pounds. He's senior, number 80 is Jacob King. Defense is the offensive starters. For the Highlanders, starting off with the wide receiver tonight, 6'170 pounds. He is a sophomore. Number 2 is Zeke Smith. At linebacker tonight is Kelso, 185 pounds. He's a sophomore. Number 3 is Noah. Quarterback tonight for the Highlanders, 5'11", 130 pounds. He's a junior. Wearing number 11 is Colby Cooper. Step forward on the offense. He's actually starting quarterback. He's 6'1", 200 pounds. He's a junior. That's number 15, Hunter Beaver. Next up on the offense, running back, 6'1", 195 pounds. Junior. That's number 44, Michael House. On the other way tonight for Kelso, 5'10", 220 pounds. He's a sophomore. Number 53 is Dominic Kemp. On the other way tonight, 6'3", 230 pounds. That's a sophomore. That's number 56, Brady Phillips. On the other way tonight for the Highlanders, 6'2", 120 pounds. He's a senior, number 62 is Clayton Lindbergh. Up front for the Highlanders, 6'2", 200 pounds. He's a senior, number 67 is Mason Allison. And rounding out the starting offensive unit for the Highlanders, 5'11", 200 pounds. He's a senior, that's number 80, Jaden K. Once again, put your hands together. Welcome, the Highlanders of Kelso High School. for the Blazers, 5'9", 185 pounds. He's a junior. Number 7 is Kyle Jordan. Outside linebacker tonight for the Blazers, 6'4", 195 pounds. He's a senior. Number 19 is Noah Russell. On the defense tonight, middle linebacker, he's a junior, 5'10", 200 pounds. Number 54, Gary McCauley. Trying to get in tonight for the Blazers, 6'1", 220 pounds. He's a senior. Number 55 is Josiah Powell. Defensive tackle tonight for the Blazers, 6'2", 275 pounds. He's a sophomore. Number 68 is Carlos Churape. Offensive tackle tonight, 6'5", 320 pounds. Number 70, Jonah Hayes. Round out from defensive unit, 6'5", 290 pounds. Number 74, Kobe Cast. Once again, let's hear it for the Evergreen defense. Right here's the starters on the offensive line. The center tonight, he's a sophomore, 6'2", 275 pounds. Number 68, Carlos Churape. Also on the offensive line tonight for the Blazers, 6'5", 320 pounds. He's a senior. Number 70 is Jonah Hayes. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Evergreen Blazers on the O-line, 6'5", 290 pounds. He's a sophomore. Number 74, Kobe Caps. Once again, let's hear it for the Evergreen Blazers. Gentlemen, remove your hats. As the Evergreen Band honors America with our national anthem.
Field, catches it for a touchdown.
Would you look at that? Evergreen. Would you look at that?
Cool with the big three. Great. Takes it all the way now. Nice. Hello, everybody. We want to welcome you to McKenzie Stadium. This is EPS Sports. Welcome, Comcast Channel 28 and 328. I'm Rodney Lawrence. Ryan Vassbinder here to bring you the final game of the high school football season. We've got an abbreviated season out here this year because of COVID and everything, but lucky everybody got to play today and get an opportunity to have a season. So glad to see it. We want to make sure everybody understands that if you have people out there who cannot watch the game on the Comcast networks, that they can go out on YouTube, go to the YouTube channel, and go to the Evergreen School District's channel. Go to EPS Sports, hit live stream, and you'll be able to watch the game live there. So make sure you share that with all your friends and family outside of the viewing area so to make sure everybody gets an opportunity to watch this last game of the season. We are starting off here. This is the Evergreen Plainsmen against the Kelso Highlanders here. And we have a kickoff here with Del Angel. It's going to be picked up right there at about the 33-yard line and ran out of bounds as Kelso will start off with the ball.
Evergreen starting off with a little pooch kick there, maybe trying to catch Kelso a little off guard.
Yeah, just a little bit. Kelso did a good job getting under it real quick. Starting quarterback for the Kelso Highlanders is Hunter Latier, number 15. Running back is Connor Noah. And their fullback, Noah's going to get the ball. And he is going to get just across the 35-yard line, down to the 36 before he stopped. Big fullback doing the blocking for him out there is going to be Michael House, number 44.
Good hard run by Noah. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of that tonight, Rodney.
Yeah, I think you're right. Slot formation. House moves over to the far side. Option is they get the ball out to Noah. Noah steps inside the block. Great job as he gets to the outside, cross midfield before he's ran out of bounds.
was a great block by Michael House,
It sure
allowing
was.
Noah to get to the
And he
outside.
stepped underneath of it real well, too, he did. 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. Ethan Moyer now comes into the game. Kelso known for its running game. The Plainsmen are going to have to step up and do some good tackling here if they want to have an opportunity here to beat these guys. Noah does a good job picking up 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Kobe Cooper comes into the game as a receiver, number 11. Hands it off to Noah again. Noah gets a good blast through the inside, and he lowers the boom on the cornerback out there, but he is able to make the stop.
It was Tejan Conde coming up with a stop there.
Noah listed as 5'10", 185, so he is a load once he's got an opportunity to run downhill there for a little while. Condi felt that tackle, I guarantee you that.
What we've seen so far, he gets up to speed extremely quickly.
He does. Latier drops back, has a man down the sideline. Able to bring that in. I'm not sure if he was in bounds or not. We'll see what the official's saying. And the official's calling it a touchdown. So that is Jaden Kay, number 80, streaks down the sideline, and Latier is able to hit him right as he steps into the end zone to put 7 points on the board right away. That was a great catch.
It was. It looks like, yeah, they did call it a touchdown. I didn't see the official signal it.
The official back here actually ran up and called the touchdown. It looked like he got pushed out of bounds about the 1, but they're going to give him the 6. Mason Smith to kick it, and that's going to be good. So 9:36 left to play, and Kelso on the board already. Some real good run plays, and then just stretch the field with Jaden Kay.
Yeah, and we sat here and we talked from the beginning of the game how Kelso likes to run the football, and they mostly run. Then they drop a 40-yard bomb on Kay to put it in for 6.
Well, wasn't expecting that to happen this quick in this game, but here we are, folks. Kelso on top, 7-0 over the Evergreen Plainsmen. Evergreen with their opportunity to put some points on the board just as fast.
Yeah, it looks like Evergreen's got a lot of their personnel back that they were missing from last week.
Yeah, they sure
due to
do.
Injuries. They certainly have a lot of athletic kids that can come out and be weapons for the Plainsman team.
Yeah, tough loss last week for the Plainsmen, but kids hung in there, took the L, and are back out here ready to play some more football. We're going to see another pooch kick. This time, this one's going to be fair caught, and it'll be Evergreen will take the field at the 33-yard line, 1st down and 10 from there. Evergreen will take the field. Their starting quarterback, J.J. Wooden, senior. .6'4", 210. So nice size quarterback for the Plainsmen. Kyle Norton, the running back. Jalen Fight, not able to play last week, but back on the field tonight as a wideout, lined up here at the bottom of the screen on the 30-yard line. Man in motion. Norton will take the first handoff of the series. They will get to the 35-yard line before he stopped. 2nd and 8.
So the lineman coming up with a stop there was Clayton Lindbergh, number 62 for Kelso. Able to wrap him up, bring him down for a short 2-yard gain.
All right, Evergreen line will lined up with a diamond formation down here at the bottom of the screen. No running backs in the backfield. Wooden drops back, lets that one go to Fight. Fight not able to get under that, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 8. It just kind of gives you an idea of how much confidence they have in Jalen Fight to put him out there on an island.
Yeah.
And just let him go one-on-one with the corner over there. He did get behind that corner, but he wasn't able to bring that one in. Ethan Moyer. Drops back again on the slant route, trying to get Condi, unable to get that one. So that's going to bring up 4th down, and here comes the Evergreen punt team. Evergreen has changed their punter out for this game. The quarterback, Wooden, is also going to be handling the punting responsibilities, it looks like, tonight. So Evergreen's first series is a 3-and-out. Gets that up in the air. It's going to get under it. And he is going to make it back to the 45-yard line. And that's going to be Colby Cooper, number 11. Kelso take the ball over on their own 45. Number 9, Tegan Connor checks into the game. Cade wide out again. Jonathan Landry lined up across from Kay at the top of the screen. Going to hand this one off. Connor Noah, this time nowhere to go, is going to lose 2 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
Yeah, Noah brought down there by number 19, Noah Rasmussen. I think that's how you pronounce that. I apologize if I butchered it.
All right, we line up with 2 receivers down here at the bottom. Latier drops back, looking for the screen, hits Noah. Noah does a nice little juke, and he is going to run into Jonathan Landry out there. Tell you what, Connor Noah makes you pay for tackling him, doesn't he?
He certainly does.
That run will get him into Evergreen territory on the 45, 1st down. Pitch out. Noah takes the ball again. Gets through the first tackle. It's across the 40, down to about the 38-yard line. They'll spot him on the 39. Brings up 2nd down. And about 4. Right now, Kelso offensive line getting a real good push on the Plainsman defense there. Latier rolls out looking for somebody to get that ball to. Tried to hit his fullback, who leaked out into the flat out there.
It was Michael House. He certainly had him. House had some space. The ball was just slightly overthrown.
Sure was. So that'll bring up 3rd and 4. All right, looks like officials were working on something there. Looks like they're going to start the field clock. Kelso's run a couple players in and out of the game. Third and 4. Drops back, fakes the pitch. Latier takes it right up the middle. Nice run there in open space as he gets down across the 30-yard line, down to about, looks like the 28.
Yeah, Latier's certainly committed to that fake of that pitch to Calixte.
Sure
I believe it was the running back there, and he was able to really gain some space.
Kelso still moving the ball down the field, eating up a lot of the clock here in the first quarter. Latier drops back. Bounces that right in front of Kay. That'll bring up 2nd down. Zeke Smith back in the game. Him and Kobe Cooper, the 2 slots down here at the bottom of the 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen here. Going to hand that off to the running back. Nice little step inside. And he is going to get down to, looks like the 21-yard line. Jonah Kaliti, the ball carrier. And nice run by that young man as Connor Noah comes back into the game as the starting running back. Brings up a 3rd down and manageable. They'll need to get to the 18 for the 1st down. Faked it again, once again. This time Latier is not going to be as successful as he was the first time.
Yeah, David Kalia didn't fall for the fake that time, was able to go ahead and follow Latier as he made his way up towards the line of scrimmage and bring him down.
So 4th down, Highlanders are going to go for it. Steps back, didn't go for the hard count. And it looks like Kelso is going to call timeout. Evergreen defense did a good job staying put and not just giving them that 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, they definitely had good discipline there, especially looked like they were showing blitz a little bit. To stay put and wait for the ball to move. Good job by Evergreen.
Well, I'm sure the confidence level here on the Evergreen, on Kelso's offensive side of the ball is pretty high here. He's going to make sure they have the right play, but they've been averaging 3 to 4 yards a carry. which makes this 4th and 2 very manageable for them. So we'll see what they do.
Yeah, and they've shown that they've had already a couple options out of the backfield between Connor Noah and Kalikti.
The referee's checking. Looks like there might be a concern with the uniform for Connor Noah. Have to get that taken care of, whatever it is, before he can come back into the game. But he's replaced by Jonah Kalikti. Hands it off to Kalikti. He bounces it to the outside and just plows his way down across the 15-yard line, down to the 14 before he is stopped. Late penalty flag showing up. We'll see what's going to go on here.
There's a little extracurricular down there in the pile.
Tejan Kandi finds himself on the bottom of the pile. We'll see who that flag is going to go against. Still talking about it over there. Wasn't able to really see what happened in the pile, but 2 flags did get dropped. So is a foul against Kelso of the personal variety. We'll see what they're talking about is going on out there. It looks like the one of the coaches is having a tough time. And we're going to get another flag against the now the sidelines.
Well, we are halfway through this first quarter. It shows that there is no love lost between these two teams.
Right, not at all. So we'll see what's actually going on here. A second flag came out. I was led to believe that might have been one of the assistants who got the call, but now it might have been on one of the Evergreen players. So we'll kind of find out what's going on here. Okay, so the coaching staff is over there talking to the defense. They are still trying to get this figured out as to what's going to go on here. No official information from the Whitecap. The penalty yardage is walked off here by the official, the 15 yards. And the ball will be set at the 29-yard line. Flags all over the field here. Good shot there of the Kelso huddle as they get their play and break to the line of scrimmage. So they mark off the penalty for that happened during the play, and I guess that second flag was actually against the coaching staff on Kelso as they back the ball up another 15. And now they are at the 46-yard line. Not quite sure why the first down markers are moving. But Kelso now will have the ball 1st and 10 on the 46 as they break their huddle. Connor Noah had whatever equipment issue he has taken care of. He's back in the game. And now the whistle is going to be blown dead again as we are trying to get this figured out.
I think they're going to have to move those first down markers back, right, Rodney?
That's what I'm thinking here. Yeah, we've got an official timeout as they try to figure this out.
So I have it being about 1st and 20.
That's what I was kind of thinking too. Not quite sure why the box moved as well. We'll see if we can't figure it out. Evergreen has now called a timeout. Coaching staffs on both sides of the field here trying to have a conversation with the officials to make sure everybody understands what's going on here. A little confusion here in this first quarter. Kelso on top, 7-0. Like the Kelso coaching staff still trying to figure out what's going on here. Still having some conversation with the officials. Huddle is now broken, but it just still doesn't look like the officials are ready to start the play yet. All right, looks like we're back from the timeout and everybody's ready to go. Whistle to start the play. Noah takes that one. Dances across the 45. He's going to make it down to about the 41 before he stopped. Second down. We have a Kelso player on the field hurt. See who that is. So a very slow first quarter we have here.
Well, it started out very fast-paced. In the last minute, 15 seconds, it's taken about 5 minutes of real-world time.
Yeah.
As they get everything figured out, and hopefully this young man on the ground's all right.
Hopefully they'll get it figured out and he'll be able to get up on his own here and walk off the field. We already talked about the fact that this was the last game of this short season here, with no playoff run and no, state championship run this year. Or the 2021 season, if you will. So this is just the opportunity for these guys to just come out here and have some fun and play some football.
Yeah, and for these for a lot of these seniors, this is going to be the last football game that they play.
Yeah,
that they get to play, and so
sure
these guys are going to go out and they're going to play with all the heart that they have.
Because this is definitely going to be the end of it for them. It looks like. Hopefully that young man's going to be okay as they get him off the field and get him over there to the trainer's table and work on him a little longer. All right. Kelso breaks the huddle. 2nd and 5. Quarterback keep right up the middle. Latier lowers his shoulders. Like he's going to make it to the 37-yard line before they stop him, bring up 4th and 1.
So that was Kobe Cass that was able to come up with the tackle there.
Kay and Cooper lined up on the far side of the field. Smith down here at the bottom. Connor Noah gets the ball. He is going to get to the 35-yard line, which will get a 2-yard run and move the chains for the first down.
Looks like Noah ran into his own blocker there, but was able to go ahead and move the chains anyway.
Tegan Connor now in the game as the slot. Pitch out to Noah. Noah breaks in between the blocking. There to make the stop is Kyle Norton. But only after Noah is able to get the 10 yards and move the chains. Ball will be placed on the 23-yard line, first down and 10. Tried to get that ball out there on a quick little flare route to Cooper. Kate out there good to set up the block. Looks like we're going to have a penalty against Evergreen here. Personal foul against Evergreen. It's like based on body language and the conversation happening on the field, it looks like it might have been Tejan Condé who got the penalty called on him. Tejan's being taken out of the game. Being replaced by number 26, Jaden Thomas. That penalty will move him down inside the 15-yard line. The first and 10 now from the 12. Kelso has dominated the clock here in the first quarter. A handoff to Noah. This time Noah is not going to make it anywhere. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kobe Cass with another stop.
Credit the big man for a big stop there. There's actually a loss of a yard, 2nd and 11.
You're absolutely right about Kelso managing the clock. I mean, we're 2 minutes remaining left in the first quarter. Evergreen's had the ball once.
Yeah. We're going to get another timeout here as the Evergreen Plainsman staff wants to talk about it. They've burned already 2 timeouts here for of the allotted 3 here in the first half. This is a big set of downs. You definitely don't want to go down 2 scores if they can help it.
Absolutely.
Make sure everybody's on the same page here. Plainsman's defense out there on the field ready to go. And Latier brings the offense to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a receiver. Kay was the intended receiver. Great job there by Jonathan Landry to put his hands in the middle of that and prevent him from bringing that in.
Yeah, that throw was certainly on target. If Landry doesn't get a touch on that, I think that ball's caught for 6.
Yeah, you are correct. Drops back again. Noah there in the screen. Noah does a good job trying to get down to the end zone. He's going to get stopped just before it. Looks like he did get inside the 2-yard line, so that would be enough for them a first down. So it'll be 1st and goal there from the 1. Nice screen play there by the Kelso team. Latier gets underneath the center, and he is going to force his way in. We have it there, and there's the sign from the officials that Kelso was able to get into the end zone. So Kelso's on top now, 13-0. That was about a 6.5-minute possession right there for the Highlanders. And to be able to tack a score on the end of it just made it all that much tougher for the Evergreen Plainsmen.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, it really showed how Kelso is able to run the football and manage the clock for their own benefit.
Sure are, and that kick is going to be successful. So it's officially a 2-score game now. Kelso on top, 14-0. Evergreen getting ready for their second series of this quarter, believe it or not. There's only 1:30 left to play in the quarter. J.J. Wooden's going to have to get his team on the field here and move them down and eat up the rest of the time of this quarter and dig into a little time of that second quarter and then put a score on the end of it. Mason Smith right there getting ready to kick this ball off. Fight will get under it right at about the 20, and he'll get run out of bounds right there at the 31-yard line. And it looks like we had some more stuff going on here on the sidelines, and we got a penalty flag. These two teams definitely not fans of each other. The officials are going to have to get and make sure that they keep this game under control here, because it's getting out of control pretty quick.
Yeah, it certainly has. We're still in the first quarter.
Tegan Connors was the Kelso player who ended up in the trouble here on the Evergreen sideline. And that is going to go against the Evergreen Plainsmen. And they will mark off the 15 yards. And instead of starting in some pretty decent field position, now they're deep in their own territory.
They are. Wooden's really going to have to work on finding his receivers this possession, something they were unsuccessful with in the first possession, to move this ball down the field.
They are sure going to have to, and they're running the same play that they ran here a little while ago. Fight on an island with Moyer. We'll see what this is going to be like again. And he is going to get Fight underneath this. Fight unable to get underneath that one again for the second time. And we have got another penalty flag on the ground here. We'll see what's going on. Well, it looks like it might have got in the way of the official. Generally, this is just a warning the official the first time, and not necessarily a penalty flag, but we'll see here. But every team needs a get-back coach to make sure everybody gets off that line. So to make sure, and this time they're not even going to give them a warning. They're going to mark off another 5 yards, and Evergreen's going to be deeper in their territory. So now the new line of scrimmage is the 8-yard line. Still first down. They have to get back to the 26 for the first down. Second down actually is what it should be. Quarterback drops back. Connor Noah right there with Tejan Kandi to knock that one down. It'll bring up third down.
Yeah, if I'm Evergreen, I'm definitely looking towards that matchup between Fight and Connors. Fight's been able to get behind Connors multiple times tonight. You just got to drop the ball on him.
Yep, he sure does. They're going to do it again. This time they're going to bring the safety over the top, which is also the quarterback, Latier. So quarterback's going to roll out, able to get the ball to Tejan Kandi, but he's going to get the ball far short of the first down, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And here comes the punt team. And they're missing their punter. It was the quarterback the last time. Not quite sure. Oh, here he comes back out there. I guess he forgot he was punting.
I guess he forgot today. They're going to have to hustle to get this off.
They did. That kick's going to go up in the air. Fielded right there at the 48. First tackle missed. He's finding to bounce this out the other way. He's going to get down to the 20 and make it to about the 15-yard line before he is out of bounds. Nice run there by Colby Cooper.
We've got another flag in the middle of the field here, sitting on the 32-yard line. Looks like it is going to be a hold, so that's going to bring the ball back some.
All right, so when they march off that 10 yards, that'll put the ball back on the 38-yard line. Kelso's ball from there. So when Evergreen got the ball in that last possession, there was about 1 minute and 50 left to play. There's still 56 seconds left on the clock, and Kelso has the ball again.
Yeah, it's something Evergreen's going to have to do a little bit better is manage that clock. You know, Evergreen does throw the ball a lot.
Latier keeps that one himself. Down to 35. Two receiver set up here at the bottom here. Noah takes the ball. Noah blasts through the line of scrimmage. He's going to make it down to the 30-yard line. Ball will be spotted at the 31. Bring up third down. And as that play runs out the first quarter, I mean, the whole conversation is Kelso in time of possession in the first quarter of play. They had the football
10
least
minutes?
10 minutes? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. 2 scores in the 10 minutes. Evergreen definitely needing to spend their offense needing to spend more time on the field.
Right, and I mean, I think a big difference is, Kelso certainly is a more run-heavy team.
Yeah.
Whereas Evergreen's a pass-heavy team. But if you're Evergreen, you got to start making completions. You got to start moving the chains.
You got to. I mean, they were going for 2 big plays. Twice they tried to, fights back, fights their guy. They tried to hit fight on 2 separate occasions on a big one. So as we get ready to start here on the second quarter here, Evergreen still struggling here to create any kind of offense. Kelso definitely on the move here as they have the ball at the start of the second quarter. So what do you think, Ryan?
I think I'm better now. Sorry about that.
Okay. Thought I was going to have to call 911 here.
Took a small drink of water and backfired on me.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Quarterback keeper out of the spread formation. That will be enough to move the chains as Latier does a keeper. Zeke Smith comes up back into the game. Along with Kyle Spalding. 3 receiver set up at the top. K down here at the bottom. Latier drops back. Has a man in the middle of the field. Makes the catch. Contact right there at the 15-yard line. Nice 12-yard gain there, and that'll move the chains. Tegan Connors, the receiver on that one. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Tegan did a great job of running the route and just kind of sitting there in space, waiting for Latier to get the ball to him.
Yeah, he did, and Kelso sets that play up because they run the football so much. It draws these defenders in and opens up that space in the secondary.
Quarterback keep this time again. Get around the corner. Not going to get a lot. Maybe 2 out of this one. It'll bring up second down. Slot receivers down here at the bottom. Latier drops back. not quite sure who he was trying to hit in the bottom there. Kay possibly looking like he was trying to leak to the corner.
Yeah, the tight end was also down there, but
held off there by Jonathan Landry. Good defense by the secondary there for the Plainsmen that time. Brings up 3rd and 8. Drops back once again. Once again for the corner. Not able to bring that one in this time. Tegan Connors, the intended receiver. Laid out trying to bring that one in.
They're certainly close. Ball falling just outside the outstretched arms of Connors.
They'll go for the 3 here. Mason Smith kicking from the far hash here.
Yeah, watching Smith during warmups, he hit field goals from this distance pretty regularly in warmups.
Ball's up, and it is on the outside. So Plainsman defense does a great job down there inside the red zone. Dodges a bullet on the extra points here, and they will turn the ball over on downs. And the Plainsmen get an opportunity early in the second quarter to put some points on the board.
Yeah, it's a big stop for Evergreen. Now it's J.J. Wooden's job to really find his receivers, find his open men, and make something happen to put some points up on the board for the Plainsmen.
Fight in the game. Also, this time we have O'Shea Jackson in as the running back. Man in motion. Going to give the ball to Jackson. Jackson misses that, makes that first person miss. Nice little stiff arm. And Jackson has a great run as he makes it to the 30-yard line. And that is going to be enough to move the chains. 1st and 10.
And that stop and tackle initiated by number 11, Colby Cooper.
Good hard run there by O'Shea Jackson. Jackson's going to take it again. This time he'll get about 2 yards out of it before he stopped this time. Stood up there by Michael House, number 44, the linebacker. Intended receiver there is Jonathan Landry. Wooden does a good job trying to step up in the pocket and step into a window to make that delivery. That'll bring up 3rd down. This is a big 3rd down here for the Plainsmen. Definitely are going to need to move the chains on this possession. Once again, 3 stacked receivers here at the bottom. Let's send one man in motion. Good catch there by Landry in the middle of the field. Makes the second guy miss. He is not going to be caught as he gets down to the 10, the 5, and it's touchdown, Evergreen Plainsmen. On a great 3rd and 8 play there between the quarterback, Wooden, and Jonathan Landry, number 4. Yeah, great run after the catch.
It really was. It was a great slant route ran by Landry. He was able to create space, and once he caught it, he was able to really go ahead, extend his legs.
Landry, only a sophomore, 5'11", 175. So somebody the Evergreen Plainsmen can look forward to in seasons to come. But that was a great catch and run there by that young man. Del Angel here to move them within a score of tying this game. And that is going to be successful as the Evergreen Plainsmen put points on the board here in the second quarter. Still didn't eat up a lot of time off the clock, but they
no, they didn't.
Two good things. I mean, what helped that out is two real good runs. Well, one real good run and then a decent run by O'Shea Jackson there, just to kind of loosen things up a little bit.
Yep.
And then Wooden just stepped in there and put it on him at the end of the day. Great route, and Wooden stepped there and just put the ball right on his receiver, caught him in stride, and Landry did all the rest. Great play. Kelso takes the field. Deepman for Kelso's at about the 15-yard line. Del Angel not known to kick the ball deep. And that ball is going to bounce off and looks like Evergreen saying that they have it, but we haven't heard from the officials yet. And that is the case right there from the Whitecap. Officially lets it know that Evergreen was able to recover that great kick by Del Angel. Bounced off the Highlander, and Evergreen was all over the top of that.
Yeah, great coverage by Evergreen, getting down there and really just looking for the football.
Looks like Jamison Duke's the man to fall on the ball and get it.
Now Evergreen's in great field position to go ahead and have an opportunity to tie this football game up.
Sure is. Kyle Norton now the running back here this series. Norton takes the ball, and Norton's going to get to the 40, about a yard. Bit of a tentative run there by Kyle Norton. Danced a little bit, as they say. Don't dance in the hole. Get up in there. Move the pile. 2nd and 9. Another handoff for Norton. This time he keeps driving his legs and he pops out the backside, makes it to about the 34-yard line.
Good job keeping his legs moving and turned a 1 or 2 yard run into a 6 or 7 yard run.
He sure did. He sure did. Third and manageable for the Plainsmen here. Twin receivers on either side. Landry in motion. Norton takes the handoff. Keeps driving his legs down to past the 30-yard line. And he is going to, that hard run is going to be enough to get him a first down as they move the chains. First and 10, Evergreen Plainsmen from the 29. Quarterback Quarterback drops back. Has his receiver out there on the outside. That's going to be fight. He'll make the catch and get out of bounds right at about the 21-yard line. That'll bring up second down. Wisdom takes the snap, out to fight once again. Fight unable to hold on to that one. Looked up the field just a little too soon. That'll bring up third down.
It's unfortunate for Evergreen because that would have been enough for a first down.
Yeah, it sure would have been. Once again, 3 receivers down here at the bottom. Fight on top. Looking for the hard count. And Evergreen uses their last timeout of this quarter. Third and 2.
It's rare we see a team use all 3 timeouts, especially in the first half. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite them, later on in the half.
Yeah, there's still a good amount of time left here on the. But I think I kind of get it. This is an opportunity to tie this game up. So,
it is.
We want to make sure they don't want to blow this third down.
I would assume we are in 4-down territory at this point.
Yeah, I would think so. I would agree with you on that. We might be just a little bit out of Dale Angel's range at where they are right now. All right, so the Evergreen Plainsmen break their huddle. They're back out here ready to go. Gets that ball to fight. Fight's there to make the catch and move the chains as he gets to the 15-yard line.
Good play just to gain a few, move the chains.
Quick slants always work when they play off you like that, so it's a good call. JJ Wooden held onto the ball just a little too long, but Fight's still able to make the catch and get the first down. Wooden drops back as the man breaking across the middle. Touchdown! And that is going to be Tejan Kandi. Nice post route, well ran. Great throw there by the quarterback. But I see a penalty flag there right at about the 23-yard line. We'll see if that's something that happened after the touchdown or what's going on here. Oh, so it's going to be roughing the passer against Kelso, so the touchdown stands, and it looks like they'll mark that off on the kickoff. So the pooch kick pays off for the Evergreen Plainsmen as they recover and are able to get points on the board here and now have an opportunity to tie this game up. Dale Angel for the tie. And that is going to be good. So the Evergreen Plainsmen come back to tie this game up in the second quarter. Yeah,
it's been a great answer from Evergreen after going down 2 scores. come up. They got to get another big stop here against Kelso, as Kelso, likes to take a lot of time off the clock. I can certainly see this possession lasting through the end of the first half. So how will Evergreen, the question is, how will Evergreen go ahead and manage that and contain Kelso?
Yeah, they got to get 3 and out and get the ball back. It looks like the Evergreen offense seems to be on right now, and they need to get back on the football field as soon as they possibly can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Set it up here again. I would imagine this time the team will be a little more alert. And it looks like, the white cap is like you have to assess the penalty. So the roughing a passer penalty is going to be taken right now. Which means Evergreen will be kicking the ball off in the territory of the Highlanders. See if Del Angel is going to kick this one away this time. And they're going to do it again.
And I think Evergreen's got the
it
football.
Looks like Evergreen may have fell on this one again. We'll see what's going on here. And it looks like that is not going to be the case this time, and they're going to go ahead and give the ball to Kelso. 6 minutes left to play in the half.
I like it.
Yeah. First down for the Highlanders. Hunter Lutier has him set at the line of scrimmage. Lutier tries to keep this himself. Cast right there to make that stop in the backfield.
Great one-handed tackle by Kobe Cast.
Looks like they're going to lose about 2. Single running back pistol formation. Looks like there might have been a breakdown in that play in the direction the running back was supposed to go on the side of him.
Yeah, that was David Kalia getting the stop in the backfield there. Evergreen's defense certainly stepping up to the plate.
Yes, they are.
Late in the second quarter.
Kelso comes out in the 3-receiver set. Latier rolls out, looking for a man downfield. Decides he's going to go ahead and keep this himself. Gets out across the 40-yard line before he's run out of bounds. Looks like the ball will be spotted at the 42. It'll bring up 4th down. And it looks like Kelso is going to go for it. They do not bring the punt team on. But they do have the big receiver. But it looks like the receiver is going to do the punting here, and that is K, number 80. Watch out for the sneak here or something. We got a penalty flag. And we're going to get a delay of game call. It'll back them up 5 more.
I think that brings the sneak out of play.
If it wasn't play, yeah, you're right. You're right. Jaden Kay is not listed as the kicker, but it looks like he does handle those responsibilities. And he gets a pretty good kickoff. Landry's going to let it take a bounce. And it's going to get a good Kelso roll. And it looks like it'll stop right there around the 12-yard line. So 4:14 left to play in this first half. Evergreen's going to take the ball over on their own 12.
Good defensive stop there by Evergreen.
It was. That was their best defensive stance so far. Norton is the starting running back for this series. It's like him and O'Shea Jackson go back and forth. Norton's got the start right now. Wooden drops back, looking for a receiver. He's going to get flushed out of the pocket. Going to let that go up the field. Norton there for it. House there to slap that ball out of the air. Jackson now goes into the game. Andrew in motion, going to give it to Landry on a fly sweep. Landry looks like he's going to get to the 15. Nice open field tackle there by the secondary for the Highlanders. Bring up 3rd down. Nice catch for Jalen Fight as he's able to get the ball and go out at the 26-yard line to move the chains.
Good conversion on 3rd down to go ahead and extend this drive.
Yes, it is. Right now, Wooden looking better than we've seen him in a while.
Yeah, we certainly have. And Jalen Fight's so good at knowing where that touchline is. Make sure he gets his feet in bounds.
Rolls out again. Condine not able to hold on to that one as it brings up 2nd down. Kelso secondary trying to figure it out. Man goes in motion. It's like they got a man set up. And for the first time, Evergreen quarterback is going to take a sack and is going to go down at the 16-yard line.
So that was number 58, Jaden Eubanks with the sack. Oh, I'm sorry, I misread that. I was sorry. That's Tyler Clevin with the sack there, number 50.
3rd and 17. Another rollout. Handoff this time Linebackers collapse on the runner. And that will bring out the punt team. That sack, big play there for the Highlander defense. This time quarterback gets off a nice kick, settles in under it at about the 40-yard line. Steps back towards the middle, and he is going to go down at the 46.
Tackle made on the return was Gary McCauley, number 54 for Evergreen.
All right, so Kelso, minute and 56 left in the first half of play here. First down in Evergreen territory. Noah is going to get down to the 40 and go down at the 39-yard line. House and Noah both leave the game. Three receivers on the far side. Jaden K down here at the bottom of your screen. Takes the handoff. Nice hard run by that back as he gets down to, it looks like the 36-yard line. Kyle Spalding, the running back there. Kyle listed at 5'11", 190, so nice size running back. Third down, hits his receiver coming out of the flat, and he's able to make the catch before he runs out of bounds, moving the chains down to the 29-yard line. Clock stops at 47 seconds left to play. Drops back again. It's a receiver in the outside. Makes it to the outs, and he is going to get up the field. So about the 23, getting out of bounds and stopping the clock at 41 seconds left to play. Bringing up second down and 2. Quarterback's going to keep this one, and he is going to get stopped in the backfield as the big linebacker, McCauley, there to make the stop. Timeout called right away by the Highlanders. 35 seconds left to play. Big downs here for the Highlanders. They need to get points on the board. Evergreen comes back with the ball in the second half.
You're right, they do. I'll be curious of what play call comes out of this timeout for Kelso. I mean, they certainly have the capabilities of moving the ball 4 or 5 yards to go ahead and get the first down. But you're also looking, you got short time, you have one timeout left. Do you make it go for the end zone here?
Yeah. This will be a good down to do that. Because if it's an incomplete pass, the clock's still going to stop anyway, and then you save your timeout.
Right.
We'll see here what they're going to do. Drops back. Has a man out in the flat. Makes the catch. It's going to get as much yardage as he can and then run out of bounds, stopping the clock at 29 seconds. So good play there. Ran off all the defenders and left the guy sitting out there by himself to make the catch. Good little run to move the chains, 1st and 10. Spalding still in as the running back. Drops back, has a man breaking towards the middle. Almost picked off, but the ball is caught as they get in there for the touchdown. Fight right there. Jalen Fight right there. It almost looked like he picked it off.
It did. That ball either must have went through his hands or just outside of his reach because it was close.
Great catch there by Tegan Connors that puts Kelso on top here with 22 seconds left to play in this first half. Snap the hold, and we are good. So Kelso, with 22 seconds left to play in the first half, regains the lead, 21-14. I tell you what, Jalen Fight was all over that.
He was.
I'm surprised that Connors was able to bring that one in.
Yeah, surely an impressive catch by Connors. Keeping his eye on the ball, watching it into his hands.
Yeah.
So now Evergreen's in a situation where they got 22 seconds left. They certainly have some offensive weapons that can make big plays down the field. Depending on where they receive this football, maybe they just take it into half, down a score. Yeah. If they get decent field position, maybe they just take a couple shots along the sidelines, maybe look at Jalen Fight.
Definitely some possibilities. A couple of things he can do, and I guess it's just kind of depending on what this kickoff is going to look like. Kelso here ready for the kickoff. He's going to keep this one on the ground. Landry picks it up. And he is going to get down to the 35-yard line. The play ran a few seconds off the clock. With 14 seconds left to play here in this half. Evergreen takes the field. 14 seconds left to play in the quarter. Kyle Norton. Quarterback drops back. And that play is going to be the last play here of the quarter. Looks like they tried to get a man open.
They may try to get one more play off.
Jonathan Simmons. And they are not going to be able to get it off in time. Simmons got hurt on that play, banged up on his leg. Definitely trying to walk that off is Simmons, as you see him limping pretty hard down there at the bottom. They did not get a chance to spike the ball in time, so that will officially end the first half of play. Very exciting first half of football here. Kelso comes back with seconds left in the half and goes up again by another touchdown. Evergreen has the ball starting the third quarter. We'll see if they can tie this game back up. We'll see you guys in the third quarter.
Hello, I'm Matt Griffin with this EPS Inspires moment, and a sign that our students are slowly returning to doing what they love. And in the case of the Union High School pep band, that's being in the stands for a Titans football game.
Nice shot of the Union band.
It's a sight and sounds not seen or heard at McKenzie Stadium in 16 months. One of our high school pep bands playing at a football game. On this doubly rare night, a spring football game on a Thursday night, the Union High School pep band is back in action.
Man, it was so much fun getting prepared, and this week when we found out that we were officially going to be doing this, we pulled out all the stops and we made sure that we got all the students ready to go, and we have about 68 volunteers out of the 165 that normally would be here tonight, and it's so much better than remote band.
With seating capacity still limited at McKenzie Stadium, it allows the band to spread out and adhere to social distancing and mask guidelines for student musicians. Senior drum majors Jessica Raymond and Stephen Wynn say being back in the stands playing music has been a long time coming.
It's really great to be back. It's really exciting to have everyone back together again. It's been a really long time, and band is all about cohesiveness, about bringing people together, and it's really great to be back and be playing, because that's what we do.
Yeah, so we actually heard the news on Monday that we're going to be in the football game, and we were just super excited when we heard that. And so we spent rehearsals on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just doing football routines. And so, yeah, we're just super happy to be here.
While the Union
Right now, the COVID-19 vaccines are available to millions of Americans, and soon they will be available to everyone.
This vaccine means hope. It will protect you and those you love from this dangerous and deadly disease.
I want to go back to work, and I want to be able to move around.
To visit with Michelle's mom, to hug her and see her on her birthday.
You know what I'm really looking forward to is going to opening day in Texas Ranger Stadium with a full stadium.
We've lost enough people, and we've suffered enough damage.
In order to get rid of this pandemic, it's important for our fellow citizens to get vaccinated.
I'm getting vaccinated because we want this pandemic to end as soon as possible.
So we urge you to get vaccinated when it's available to you.
So roll up your sleeve and do your part.
This is our shot.
Now it's up to you.
I hear someone go, "Didn't it come from you guys?"
Strangers cough at me.
Move away from me.
Someone spit towards my direction. All the stereotypes that we've worked so hard to break are just going to be reversed. And I won't let that happen.
We all have to play our part.
I donate my plasma.
I've been making masks.
We deserve respect as much as everybody else.
I'm a firefighter, not a virus.
I'm a mask maker, not a virus.
I'm a nurse.
I'm a delivery woman, chef, a neighbor, artist,
Bus driver.
I'm a doctor.
Fight the virus. Fight the virus.
Hello, welcome to the CPS Inspires Update. I'm Craig Bernbach. Teachers, of course, are always looking for ways to inspire their students, but sometimes they get some outside help. For some second and third graders in the district's Excel program, that extra help came courtesy of the mayor of Vancouver and an empty plot of land. When you look across the street from Evergreen High School, you might see just a vacant lot.
Hi, my name is Montgomery Lloyd.
But these second and third graders,
My name is Avery.
they see possibilities.
There are not enough food trucks in Vancouver, Washington. By building a large food truck lot, it could solve the problem. So my idea is a combined art and science center.
My food donation center and orchard will allow people to donate and receive food for free.
These students are part of Evergreen Public Schools' Excel program, and the Vacant Lot Project challenged them to come up with an idea for how to use this vacant lot.
And kind of use it as a lens to look at their own community and see what they would want to change or what they think is missing or what they would like to improve.
Then they needed to record a video and pitch that idea.
I propose building a homeless shelter for all ages, genders, and races. I propose building an animal shelter to help the animals in need. I propose building a place where kids can have free internet and power.
The students also had to put together 3D designs, and boy, were they creative.
It was fun to see a lot of the details. Lots of unique furniture that was built, right? Using recycled materials. I think that's the best part too. It's all junk that's laying around the house.
This wasn't the first year that the Excel program has done this project, but this year students got a little something special as the teachers reached out to the mayor of the city of Vancouver, who got right back to them with an idea of her own.
And so I thought I would do something a little different in thanking you. I want to invest in you. In the next few days, you're going to be receiving a letter from me in the mail. And inside that letter, for each one of you, is a $5 bill. What I would like for you to do is to find a way to use that money to make a positive change in our community.
The mayor's message and $5 challenge did more than just honor the kids. It was recognition to the students that they can make a difference now and in the future.
And I think Anne was like another coach in their life, saying, I'm here to cheer you on. You're doing the work, and your teachers and I are here to say, we're proud of you, and keep it up.
Thank you. Bye.
Full disclosure now, the actual vacant lot that the students use as the base of the project, it's got power lines on it, so it really can't be developed, but many of the ideas the students came up with will work in other locations. For Evergreen Public Schools, I'm Craig Burnback.
Some say e-cigarettes aren't dangerous,
but science shows nicotine can harm teens' developing brains.
no matter how they're exposed.
Let's do an experiment to find out.
Here's a teen who won't be using e-cigarettes.
Now we need one willing to risk their brain development.
Anyone care to volunteer your kid?
Anyone?
Your kids are not an experiment. Protect them from e-cigarettes.
Hello, I'm Matt Griffin with this EPS Inspires moment. Over the course of Remote Learning 2.0, we've been showing you how our high school choir programs are rising to the challenge of singing together even when they must be apart. Today, how those high school choir programs came together to form the largest choir of its kind in district history. Since its debut in 2018, Let the Music Fill Your Soul by Jacob Narvarud and Robert Bodie has become a favorite of choir programs around the country. So, when the idea came about to sing it as part of a joint virtual choir, the high school choir directors of Evergreen Public Schools invited the composers to speak with students about the creative process.
We're really excited to welcome you to this conversation with composer Jacob Narvarud. He's coming to us from Kansas.
I teach at Ohio State University.
Composer Jacob Narvarud and composer and poet Robert Bodie answered questions from students about their creative process and how their collaboration came about.
When you're composing, how do you choose what time signature?
Yeah, good question. So when I'm composing, how do I decide what time signatures and key signatures to use? So it just depends on, really it all goes to the poetry. It all comes from the text.
And I started thinking about the fact that we are just so much, that each one of us is a hero, and each one of us is an artist, and each one of us is a singer. And so I wanted to write something that would welcome all of those people to this performance.
Evergreen High School Choir Director Margaret Green says the joint super choir, if you will, represents the same sort of creative and collaborative process for students.
The hope is the culmination, when they hear the finished product, they feel like they were a part of creating something. And that's, maybe the best of what we can offer them in this time of online learning and virtual learning. That's what I kind of hope that they get, that it was a really unique thing that we were able to do during this this challenging time for choirs.
And for the students who took part, they say as much as they enjoyed this virtual choir, it will be even better when our choirs can sing it in person once again.
Really just singing with each other again, because when you go through something like this, you just realize how much you actually like singing with people and not being alone singing by yourself.
Honestly, it makes me feel like we have a sense of hope. Like we're all gonna, come together for this one piece, even while there's other things going on in the world, So I just feel like, there's just a sense of hope.
And now, the largest joint high school choir in the history of Evergreen Public Schools. More than 160 singers in all, performing Let the Music Fill Your Soul by Jacob Narvarud and Robert Bodie. On Facebook, you'll find us at facebook.com/evergreenps. On Instagram, it's evergreen_public_schools. On Twitter, follow us at twitter.com/evergreenps. Our YouTube channel is youtube.com/evergreen school district. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. And on LinkedIn, you'll find us at linkedin.com/school/evergreenps.
You can achieve a lot using your imagination. I mean, I don't like to brag, but... Wait, who's that? And why is she all over these achievement awards? But with STEM, the sky's the limit. Shaboom! Use STEM to envision... Okay, I'm seeing it. Yeah! Invent...
Got any ideas?
I've got a few, actually. And create a better world.
Told you she's super smart.
If she can STEM, so can you. Find out more at SheCanSTEM.
The COVID-19 vaccines can be our chance to get back to our plans, who we are, what we miss, to get back to each other, to life. But it's okay to have questions, like, how were the vaccines tested? In rigorous clinical trials among adults of diverse backgrounds. Can the vaccines give you COVID-19? You cannot get COVID-19 from a vaccine. Why should I get vaccinated? Protecting yourself also helps protect the people around you. Find the latest information at getvaccineanswers.org.
Because of you, I felt hopeless.
I know it was a joke, but it still hurt me.
Because of you, I felt wanted and not alone in this world.
Because you said hi to me on the first day of school, I felt included and I knew that I was going to be okay.
Open in the middle of the football field, catches it for a touchdown. Would you look at that? Evergreen, would you look at that? Cool with the big three. Great. Takes it all the way now. Nice. Alrighty, hey, we want to welcome you guys back to the second half here of the Evergreen Plainsmen and the Kelso Highlanders. Great first half of football here. If you missed the first half, 5 scores here in the first half of the game. Kelso comes up to take the lead back after leading for the entire first quarter. Comes back to take the lead again in the last seconds before we go into halftime. Kelso on top, 21-14, but the Evergreen Plainsmen on a roll when they had the ball as well, and they will start the third quarter with the ball. So, Ryan, what do you think they got to do to get in the end zone right away?
Yeah, I mean, Evergreen's offense has to continue to fire like they were late in that second half. J.J. Wooden has shown good decisions and stepping up in the pocket, finding his receivers in stride, and it's led to big plays for Evergreen. They need to continue to do that, continue to spread the ball around, and they certainly have a shot to get, to make this game level or even take the lead.
Yeah, they sure do. I agree with you on all points there. We are getting ready here to start the third quarter. A little bit of a long halftime. It was senior night here at Evergreen High School, so we got to honor all the seniors for their final game and talked about what they plan on doing in their lives after high school. Everybody had some real interesting things to say. Everybody's looking to move on to a higher education just to better themselves personally. A lot of folks still want to play some more football, but the most important thing is everybody is interested in continuing to grow after their high school career. So that's always nice to hear from these young men. Alrighty, well, we are ready to start this third quarter off. Kelso on the field. Both teams actually on the field here, ready to go. Kicker for Kelso, Mason Smith. About ready to tee the ball up here. 2 deep guys for Evergreen, standing between the 20 and 15. Smith doesn't really try to kick the ball into the end zone. And they're going to have a little pooch kicker. This one is caught. And Evergreen's going to take the ball over on the 42-yard line. Dominic Bowles
makes the catch and goes down at the 42. Evergreen will take the ball from there. First down and 10. J.J. Wooden takes him out on the field. Starting lineup to start the third quarter. They're going to give this ball off to Norton. Norton gets a nice run as he runs out of bounds at the 45-yard line. In the Highlander territory. First down and 10 from the 45. Two receivers down here at the bottom of the screen. Sends a man in motion. They'll hand the ball off to the running back again. Norton gets down to the 40-yard line. Drugged down there by Michael House, number 44. Evergreen looking for the 35 to be able to move the chains again. Landry in motion. Another handoff to the running back. Strong, hard run there for the running back there as he gets across the 40 down to the 39-yard line. Condi now goes back into the game. Trip receivers on the far side. Landry on the inside. Fight on the outside. Quarterback decides he's going to go ahead and take this one himself. Lowers that shoulder, and he is going to get ridden down to the 25-yard line. Nice scramble there by the quarterback, Wooden, as he gets down to the 25 and moves the chains. First and 10.
Yeah, a little bit different look than what we're seeing from J.J. Wooden. I think a couple weeks ago he might have ran out of bounds there, and instead lowering the shoulder, getting a few extra yards.
Yeah, he sure is. Wooden once again, empty backfield. Wooden drops back. Fight is his man. Fight makes the catch. And he is going to get taken out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. 6 yards on that one. Second down and 4. Same formation once again. Wooden drops back. Fight on the quick slant. Fight makes the catch. And is going to get down to about the 11 on that play before he goes down. That will move the chains and give the Evergreen Plainsmen another first down. Same formation for the third time. Looking for Fight again in the corner. Fight's going to try to go up, and he is not going to be able to get to that one. Good defense that time by Ethan Moyer. Second and 10. Nice shot of the Kelso crowd. Get them all the way down to watch their boys play for the last time this season. This time, that ball is going to be intercepted. And he had a safety over the top covering that play on the backside. The ball was overthrown, and Kelso was able to intercept that one in the end zone. Nice job there by Kobe Cooper to pick that off in the back of the end zone. So Kelso will take the ball over on the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I think Evergreen needs a little bit of variety when they line up with that formation. That's been 4 or 5 times they've gone to Jalen Fight when they line up with that diamond formation on the opposite side of the field to isolate Fight. At this point, everybody knows where the ball's going.
Yeah. Good defensive call there by the Kelso team there to have somebody over the top just to be for extra coverage. Fakes the pitch is the quarterback, Latier. Looks like Latier will get to the 21-yard line to give him about a yard on the play. Latier on the option gets it out to Noah. Noah gets the pitch, and he'll get run out of bounds. Close to the 27-yard line. And that brings up third down. Cooper and Kay, the two receivers out here at the bottom of your screen. Drops back, hits Cooper. Cooper makes the catch. And he is not going to get much out of that as Evergreen's right there on top of him. That's going to be Jalen Fight there to make the tackle. We do have a penalty flag on the field. Face mask against Evergreen. Fifteen-yard penalty marched off, moves the chains, and brings Kelso to the 42-yard line. Quarterback drops back. Looks for a man down the field, trying to bring that one in with one hand. Looks like he is going to get the pass interference call as well. Tegan Connor trying to get under that. And that penalty be marched off. Moves Kelso into Evergreen territory. And they'll line up on the 43-yard line. Option gets the pitch out to Noah. Noah gets in behind his block. Nice little driving block as he explodes through the initial tacklers. And is going to get out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. Nice big play there by the running back, Connor Noah.
Connor Noah does such a great job of getting upfield and getting back up to speed. He's able to cover a lot of ground quickly.
Yeah, he sure is. Michael House out there doing a great job blocking, creating some space for him. Another handoff. This time nowhere for him to go. And that is going to be McCulley, the big linebacker. He gets in there right away and makes the stop for the loss. Latier once again drops back. Noah's the guy he's trying to get. This ball is going to be intercepted. See if he's going to say he held on to it long enough. And they are not.
They are going to call it an
They
interception.
are going to call it an interception and then a fumble, huh? And then he recovered his own fumble.
Yeah.
Great job by that was the defensive end, it looks like, who came up and made that stop. Number 19.
It was Noah Rasmussen, number 19 there for Kelso.
Good job.
Or for Evergreen, I apologize.
So both teams now have had a turnover apiece here in this third quarter. Evergreen gets the ball back. Fight goes into motion. Fakes it. This time the quarterback's going to keep this one himself. Great job and a good run there by J.J. Wooden as he gets down across the 50-yard line and into Kelso territory down to the 46.
Looks like they called false start. And that's going to bring that big play back.
We'll see here where they're going to mark that off at. And that is 5-yard penalty, backs him up to the 29-yard line. Still first down. O'Shea Jackson back on the field as the running back. Jackson will take the handoff. Finds space, cuts that back up the middle of the field. And he is just going to keep driving and pushing until he gets across the 50, down to the 48-yard line. So O'Shea is going to get all of that back and some. Great run there by the running back.
Big, powerful run by O'Shea Jackson. Getting all they need for a first down.
Sure do. We've got a, looks like a Kelso player down injured.
It looks like you got mixed up in the pile a little bit in the scrum.
Like he's struggling a little bit. Helping him off. We like to see him put a little weight on it when they go off. Just kind of gives us a little optimism that we might see him again.
There he goes. He's trying.
There we go. Clayton Lindbergh, number 62, the man hurt on that play. And he is definitely trying to put some weight on it, so good for him. .7:21 left to play in the third quarter. Evergreen on the move after a big run by O'Shea Jackson. Hands off back to Jackson. Jackson will get past the initial contact and get a couple of yards at it as he gets down to the 46. Evergreen looks like a little confusion on who's supposed to be on the field right now. Field clock down to 7 seconds. Jackson takes the ball again, this time a great run up the middle, and he is going to get down across the 35, down to about the 33-yard line. Another big run there by Jackson, and that's going to move the chains.
Yeah, O'Shea Jackson doing great things in this series. Has at least 20 yards and 2 carries.
Wooden takes the snap. Another run there to Jackson. Jackson's going to bounce that to the outside and get down at about the 20-yard line. And that'll be enough to move the chains again.
Looks like we have another flag on the field about the 26-yard line.
See what the call is. It's going to be a holding call against Evergreen. That's going to back him up 10 from there.
Evergreen certainly doing a better job with time of possession in the second half than they did the first half.
They sure are. They sure are. Quarterback rolls out, has a man up the field. Condit not able to bring that one in. In this type of game, those catches have to be made. You have to make those catches. You can't make those mental errors. Look it all the way in. Make the catch. Second down. Quarterback drops back. Looks for his man up the field. Makes the catch and gets inside. That is going to be, there it is. There's the touchdown there by Fight. Jalen Fight streaks up the field and makes the catch between 2 defenders for the touchdown. Nice job there as J.J. Wooden is able to drop that right down there on him where nobody else was going to be able to bring that in but him.
Yeah, we've talked about it all season. Jalen Fight is so quick. He's able to beat almost any defender in the league.
Yeah, he sure is.
And Wooden just able to drop it into his basket.
Del Angel to tie the game up for the second time tonight. High snap. This time that ball is not going to get away. So with that special teams blunder there, Kelso's still on top by 1.
They are. That could certainly come back to bite Evergreen, as this game lengthens and we get more into it. We'll see if Evergreen comes out and tries to have some sort of onside kick where they're able to recover the football. They had 2 attempts in the first half.
Successful on one.
Successful on one, almost successful on both of them.
Yeah. Jordan Peters there in the huddle trying to hype everybody up. Dell Angel ready to set here and get the kickoff. Kelso looks a little more prepared for an onside kick this time.
They certainly do.
And here we go. That ball is caught right at the 40-yard line. Kelso will take the ball over at the 45-yard line. Clean down.
Ball just went a little far.
He's able to sit down under that one.
Looks like emotions are still running high out there on the field.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Hand off to the running back, Noah. Noah's going to get to the 49-yard line. Second down. It's that ball out to the edge right there. Evergreen all over the top of it. It looks like they might get a yard out of the play. That'll bring up third down. Colby Cooper, the receiver on that play. Breaks the huddle. Slot receivers here at the bottom. Rollout. Has a man open down the middle of the field. Just a little too far down the field, trying to hit K, his big receiver, number 80.
Yeah, Latier certainly felt pressure on that one from Noah Rasmussen. Was able to get to him as he released the football.
Islanders kicking team now on the field. Jonathan Landry set up to receive the punt. Okay, punts that off. And it's going to be fair caught right there at about the 19-yard line, it looks like. Evergreen will take over from there.
Well, Evergreen's offense certainly has been clicking. This is a good opportunity for him to go ahead and move the football.
Sure is. Evergreen defense definitely gets credit here on that series. They were able to stop the Kelso offense. Three receivers set on the bottom. Norton, the ball carrier, he'll get about 2 out of that before he goes down. Wood now drops back. Decides he's going to break out of the pocket. And he is going to get enough for the first down as he's going to get ridden out of bounds.
See, there is another penalty flag in the backfield. It is a hold that's going to go against Evergreen. That's the second big scramble run that J.J. Wooden has had that's being called back due to penalties.
And that happened deep in the backfield, so that is going to push them even further closer to the goal line. 10 yards will be marked from the spot of the foul, so wherever they held the ball, wherever the holding play happened, they will mark off 10 from there. That backs Evergreen back up to the 6-yard line.
Turns it into a long second down situation.
Yes, it does. Wooden looking for his receiver, and he is able to make the catch there. That is Landry. Great job by Landry to catch that ball in a crowd like that.
That's a good play call there. You don't have to get it all back in one play. You're sitting on second down. Cut it in half. Now you're looking at 3rd and 7.
3rd and 8.
Sorry, 3rd and 8.
Quarterback drops out on the roll. Has a man upfield in first down territory. And that's going to be Condi, number 1. There to make the catch and move the chains. So Evergreen's offense doing a good job getting all the yards back. Running back takes the ball. Good job as he blasts through midfield and gets in the Highlander territory. He's going to go down at the 48-yard line. Moving the chains again. Evergreen Plainsman offense on a roll.
So it was Michael House who eventually brought him down, but not before he could go ahead and get enough for a first down.
Trip receivers. Quarterback's going to keep this one on a quarterback keeper. Going to get back up to the middle of the field. Cooper there to make the stop, but only after he has gotten enough for the first down. Chains moving again for the Evergreen Plainsmen.
We're seeing J.J. Wooden use his legs a lot more tonight than we have throughout the season.
We haven't seen this J.J. Wooden all year
haven't.
long. This is a different guy here. He's playing a different brand of ball tonight. Good play there by the running back as he breaks all the tackles, and he is just going to take it all away for the touchdown. It's going to be a 38-yard run there by Kyle Norton, and we got a holding penalty because there's a penalty flag right there on, it looks like, the 38. So that's going to come back.
And that's the third, probably most substantial run that's being called back due to a holding penalty by Evergreen.
It sure is. It sure is.
Because Kyle Norton took off. I mean, it looks like he hit another gear.
Oh, he sure did.
As he got into the secondary.
I'll march off the 10 yards. That'll push him back to the 48-yard line. Still in Kelso territory. Still first down. Jackson back in the game as the running back. Like Jackson will get to the 45 before he stopped. Another set, quarterback drops back. He's going to get flushed out of the pocket, and he is going to take this one himself again. And he is going to go out of bounds on the far side, but he will get back within the 10-yard markers there. Bring up a 3rd down and 7.
3rd and 6. I couldn't resist on that one, Rodney. I couldn't resist.
Yeah, I know, right? I think the clock's wrong. J.J. Wooden set here for the 3rd down here. Looking for Condi. Condi not able to bring that one in, so that's going to bring up 4th. Eight seconds left to play in the quarter. Fourth and 7 for the Plainsmen. They look like they are going to go for it here. Send him in motion. He drops back. Nice catch and snag there by Fight. He was able to get that ball on the 22-yard line and bring it in for the catch.
Good execution by Evergreen. That would have been, to turn that ball over on downs would have hurt a lot,
yeah,
with 3 big plays coming back, including a touchdown due to holding penalties.
And that big play will end the 3rd quarter as we get ready for quarter 4. Evergreen on the move. The Evergreen offense and defense have actually stepped up very well here in the last 2 quarters, actually. I mean, quarter 1, I mean, they were kind of asleep.
Yep, for sure.
2 and 3 here. They're really here playing some ball. Big penalties have hurt them. They had a turnover there in the end zone that prevented them from being in the lead right now. But the one thing I do like is they haven't given up. They're still fighting. They're still trying to win this game. Kelso, same way. Still, these guys, you're seeing big plays by both teams. Everybody is still playing hard, running hard. This game is going to come down to the wire.
Yeah, it's been a very enjoyable game to watch. And this is an Evergreen team that we really haven't seen. I mean, they're playing heads and shoulders above any other game that we've called this year, and it's been really fun to watch.
All right, Evergreen takes the field here, 4th and final quarter. Kelso on top by 1. Evergreen just outside of the red zone, trying to move in and take over the lead for the first time in today's game. Jackson there is looks like he'll get back to the original line of scrimmage. Kyle Norton back into the game. Quarterback drops, looking for a receiver downfield, not able to get there. He is able to make the catch. And Jonathan Simons there makes the catch. Nice catch right there on the sidelines to get both feet down as he gets out of bounds. But there is another penalty flag on the field at about the 14-yard line. See what the call is. And that's going to back them up even more. So Evergreen having problems here with penalties here in the opening of this quarter, or in this second half, I should say, altogether.
Yeah, and it's so deflating for an offense when you're able to move the ball as well as they have been, and the ball is continually being brought back.
Yeah. Evergreen being able to pull them off sides and get 5 of it back. But, you know, one might say that they were able to get all those successful plays because somebody was holding.
You could say that.
You could say that.
You could say that.
So we'll go back and forth here for a little while. Evergreen will get 5 of it back. Still second down. Quarterback drops back. Has a man open. There's the catch and the touchdown, and that is going to be Condi there. Great job there by the quarterback, J.J. Wooden, to get flushed out of that pocket, still keep his eyes up the field, and see Condi in the end zone all by himself. Evergreen takes the lead for the first time tonight in this game.
Yeah, we'll take a look to see if Evergreen decides to go for 2 here to get back that extra point that they missed on the last score.
Looks like they might try. And he is going to be able to get in for the 2. Great job there by Jonathan Landry. Looking to pass that ball initially, but decided that he was just going to have to go get the 2 points himself.
Yeah, he had great awareness. He was looking to pass the football, and he realized he had some space in front of him, and he was to go ahead and get across that goal line.
So Evergreen now goes up by a score, 28-21. Kicker Dale Angel getting some extra coaching and from the special teams coach. We'll see if Dale Angel is going to kick this one away this time. And Dale Angel does. As this ball gets kicked to the 5 before it's picked up there. Cooper will make it back to the 25-yard line. Kelso will take the ball over from there. Hunter Latier now sets him down, takes the snap. He's going to hand it off. Noah Connor right there in the middle. Nice little run there for Connor as he gets across the 30 down to the 33-yard line.
Looks like that was Kyle Norton that was able to finally bring him down. Connor Nolan finding a big hole in his offensive line.
Sure did. Noah slow to get up out of that one. Looks like he'll take a breather for a play or two. Kyle Spalding will replace him. Drops back. There to make the tackle and explode into him is Landry. Cooper there makes the catch. It is going to be enough to move the chains. But he does pay for that with a big pop.
Big hit by
Landry.
Jonathan Landry.
Kelso breaks the huddle. 2 receivers down here at the bottom. Hand off to the running back. That is going to be Spalding. McCulley there to make the tackles, as he has been all night, making big stops for the Evergreen Plainsman's defense. Drops back, and he is not going to be able to get that off, and they will take a big sack back to the 35-yard line.
Big sack by David Kalia coming through, getting into the backfield.
Yeah, he pretty much got in there untouched.
Yeah.
Big play brings up 3rd down and 13. Michael House comes out of the game. Single back set. 4 receivers. Cooper makes a nice catch right there in the middle. He's going to drag the pile of Evergreen Plainsmen across the 50 down to the 47-yard line.
Big completion for Kelso to extend this drive.
It sure is.
Good catch by Cooper.
Cooper again lines up in the slot position here, just inside of Zeke Smith. Cooper on the end around. And that ball is going to be intercepted by Jonathan Landry. And we have got a penalty flag down there at about the 30-yard line. We'll see what that was all about. They're going to call pass interference on. Interesting call. But pass interference is the call the officials made against Jonathan Landry, so the interception does not count, and they march off a lot of yards here and move the chains again for the Kelso Highlanders as the ball now is placed on the 32-yard line. 1st down.
At the same time, I'm surprised there wasn't a flag in the backfield. Leader took a big hit late after the ball was gone. But here we are, 1st and 10 for Kelso.
Latier just times he's going to keep the ball himself. He'll be dragged down at the 25-yard line. Has him set up for the formation, 4 receiver set again. Another quarterback keeper. And it looks like he'll make it to the 20 this time. That will be enough to move the chains. So the Kelso offense, with the help of the big pass interference, is moving the ball down the field and has gotten themselves down inside the red zone. We have a Evergreen Plainsman down on the field here. Let's see what's going on here. Coach out there still trying to get some information about that pass interference call, looks like.
Yeah.
Still upset about that, I'm sure. Let's see what's going on with this young man. Good shot there of the coaching staff, Evergreen. And okay, looks like he's going to be able to get up and walk out on his own. All right, resume play here. 6:31 left to play in the game. Evergreen on top, 28-21. But Kelso on the move. Another quarterback keeper. And he is going to get across the 15-yard line, make it down to about the 12. Another lead play. This time he'll come up. The ball's going to be fumbled. See if Evergreen was able to get on that one.
Looks like that big pop did come from Gary McCauley.
But it is going to be Evergreen's ball. Quarterback did fumble it right there on the side. So 2 tough calls on both sides this time. I'm sure the Kelso coaching staff's got a lot to say about that. But the call has been made, and it is Evergreen's ball. Second turnover for Kelso in this second half.
Yep, and Evergreen's going to take that ball over right about where they intercepted it before it was called back for pass interference.
Yeah, they sure are. Evergreen defense definitely bend, don't break in that series because they were giving up some yards there.
They certainly were.
Nice tough hit there by McCulley. Evergreen calls a timeout, had a problem with getting all the personnel onto the field. Looks like they now have everybody they need. So Evergreen takes the field again, this time with everybody on the field they need. J.J. Wooden take the snap. O'Shea Jackson takes the handoff, and he is going to take a good hit and get slammed pretty hard to the ground there, but he'll get some yards out of it.
Looks like Hunter Leader, the quarterback on the offensive side of the football, wanted to make that tackle.
Yep, he sure did. Sure there's still a little frustration lingering there for the fumble.
A little bit.
Wants to make somebody pay for that. Field clock now down to 10 seconds. Landry in motion. They're going to hand the ball off on a sweep. Nice open field run there by Landry. Able to make the first person miss. Gets him down across the 20-yard line, down to the 21. Kyle Norton comes back into the game. O'Shea Jackson checks out. Norton with the handoff. First down and 10 from the 24. Good run there by Norton. Clock now starting to become a factor for the Kelso Highlanders as we get down to just at under 3:50 left to play in the game. Evergreen using a lot of the clock before they take the snap. They are down to 5 seconds left. This time they're going to get no gain on that carry.
Good stop there by Kelso. They really don't want to allow Evergreen to get an additional first down here. Like you said, the clock is certainly a factor now.
Yeah, it sure has become one. Evergreen, second down and 10. Hand off again. Good job as he tries to cut that one up inside. And the Kelso defense has gotten very stingy here.
Leader with another tackle.
That's going to bring up third down. And that is going to be against Kelso, trying to save some time. Big second down play for Kelso.
Yeah, keeping Evergreen at third and long really limits the playbook for Evergreen. They're going to have to try to throw the ball.
Yes. I would. That's what I would be looking for them to do. They've got some pretty good receivers, though, who could make some pretty big things happen right now.
Absolutely.
And the way the quarterback and receiver play has kind of happened this second half, the odds are pretty good that these guys could be successful here. Kelso's going to really have to step up.
And at the same time, Kelso also has to defend the run. I mean, J.J. Wooden tonight has shown that he's able to run the ball extremely well.
Yeah.
He can certainly get the 9 yards by himself as well.
Well, the thing is, if they flush him out of the pocket, then they're going to have to be careful. Man in motion. Drops back. Kelso's defense does a real good job of getting there in the backfield, not allowing J.J. Wooden to set up and get that ball downfield. He was looking for Fight. And Fight had gotten open downfield, but he just did not have the time to get the ball down there to him. He was running almost as soon as the ball was in his hands from the snap there. Evergreen will lose yards on that play.
Yeah, Spalding able to go ahead and bring Simon down. You know, Evergreen, now you're certainly looking at a punt situation. Can your defense hold on for the last 2 minutes and 21 seconds?
Yes. We're going to need a good punt here from the quarterback. Cooper standing right at about midfield. We're ready for the snap. That is going to be a high snap. And that's going to be a bad punt. But it does take a pretty good roll. Got real lucky with this one. And it'll roll down inside the 40-yard line.
That is certainly best case scenario for Evergreen, taking a bounce like that, because that very easily could have bounced the other way, and Kelso could have had field position, you know, in Evergreen's 45-yard line.
Sure could have. Sure could have.
Instead, they're starting inside their own 40.
Good job for the quarterback to rein in that high snap and be able to get that ball off. So we are down to the last 2 minutes, 5 seconds here left to play. It's most definitely going to be whoever wants it more right here. Quarterback drops back, has a man downfield. Leader there, don't really want to make your receiver climb the ladder when you have him sitting right there. Left his ribs open for everybody to eat. 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock at 2 minutes. Kay and Cooper, the two receivers on the far side. Drops back again. Looks for Kay. This time, that ball's going to be picked off by Landry. And the Evergreen Plainsman picked the ball off. Jonathan Landry there to step in front of Kay for the interception.
Yeah, that ball was just left up in the air way too long.
Yeah, it sure was.
Landry had all the time in the world to go up and get it.
So the Evergreen defense steps up when they need to and get the pick with just under 2 minutes left to play in the game. Kelso going for the big play, not able to bring that one in that time. That is the same play that won them the touchdown, their first touchdown in the first quarter. This time, quarterback not able to step into it. He hung that ball up there a little bit.
Kelso with one timeout remaining to stop the clock. It's going to force Evergreen to run at least 2 plays.
You are correct. Ball possession, definitely something that's going to be important for Evergreen here. Hold on to the football. Kelso will be trying to strip that ball at all occasions here. Evergreen will get the ball moved again. That is a big penalty there. I didn't see the penalty flag or anything on that one. We'll see what the Whitecaps doing here, if he's going to let us know what happened.
That penalty could have been incited from the Kelso sideline, maybe.
A possibility. All right, so here we go. 1:51 left to play in the game. Evergreen deep in the territory. Quarterback keeper once again. Good stiff arm by the quarterback as he's going to get down across the 25, down to the 24-yard line. Takes the handoff to Jackson. Kelso does have one timeout left. Jackson keeps it this time. And he'll get down to the 22-yard line. Kelso will call their last timeout of the game with 53 seconds left to play. Jackson comes back out of the game. Possibly 2 more plays run here before the clock time runs out. No more timeouts left here for Kelso. Evergreen still has 2, but really see no reason for them to use them. Another quarterback keeper, that's going to be Landry. Wildcat direct snap.
They do give him the first down.
That is the first down, but Landry did want to make sure he stayed inbound so the clock wouldn't stop.
Right.
O'Shea Jackson checks back into the game. And the quarterback will get under center. And he will take a knee. Depending on when they start the field clock, there is a discrepancy. No, those clocks are right on time with each other. So Evergreen does not need to snap the ball again. And that is going to be it as we run out the last 18 seconds here. Evergreen comes back to beat Kelso 28-21. And a great comeback ball game here. Great game for the Evergreen seniors.
Yeah, Evergreen showed up real well tonight. A little slow in the first quarter, but they were able to come back and make some defensive stops. Their offense was certainly clicking. We saw a different J.J. Wooden tonight that we haven't seen all year long.
Yeah, we sure did.
He impressed me tonight. And, yeah, good win for the Evergreen Plainsmen.
There we go. Still with the social distancing, no 50-yard line, but everybody, it looks like they're at the end of the game. The sportsmanship did show up. I saw some of the players kind of talking to each other in that last series. Well, we want to thank everybody for joining us here this year. We were able to pull off a season. So glad we were able to do that. We want to thank all the camera folks, the camera people who showed up for EPS Sports to help bring these games to everybody in the truck. We want to thank you guys, everybody, Comcast 28 and 328. We appreciate you guys broadcasting us on this short season. We will see everybody real soon on the other side of this for some regular football seasons. Starting up at the normal part of the season is what we're hoping for. Thanks, everybody, once again. This is EPS Sports. Rodney Lawrence, Ryan Vassbinder, and we are out.